What's up, guys? I am like super tired, bro. I'm super sleepy. It's about to be 2 a.m. Uh, yeah. I just gotta, I got off work at like 10, bro. Came here at like 10:16. 10:16. Play a little bit of Rainbow on the way for a good like 3 hours or something like that. I'm about to hit champion soon on Rainbow, and yeah. But anyways. Besides all that, y'all remember how yesterday I reacted to Euphoria, and yeah, that song was so good. I was listening to it like the whole day, bro. But the motherfucking goat, Patrick CC, talked about it. So I want to see what the hell he's. Cause remember we watched his reaction before, on what he feels about Kendrick not dropping yet. But hey, bro. He dropped now, and this shit was fire. So let's see what the fuck Pat gotta talk about, bro. So without further ado, let's turn that off. Switch to PC. Y'all missed this fucking move. And then let's go to the response, bro. Give you a like already. I already know this is gonna be a fucking great video, so I'm gonna say this is a great vid. You know, call me a Packer CC dick sucker. I really do not mind, for real. Ooh, I might listen to this. I love the Speakeasy W podcast. Anyways, Pat, what you think about it, bro? It was so good.
I made some predictions in my previous video about the Kendrick
I remember that
beef, and I gotta say, I am proud of myself. Now, I was not right about everything, but this is panning out exactly the way I thought it would. So Kendrick responds to Drake's push-ups and tailor-made diss tracks with a I thought it would.
Look at that hat. CC? Okay. That was fucking smart,
so Kendrick responds to Drake's push-ups and tailor-made diss tracks with a 6-minute track called Euphoria. And no, this song is not Kendrick doing lyrical gymnastics or writing quintuple entendres like Drake and really all of Kendrick and Drake fans expected. Kendrick is rapping clearly and directly, and I predicted that people would try to downplay Kendrick's record because he didn't write some Shakespearean level diss track, and that's exactly what they're doing. But what Kendrick was really doing was trying to be as clear and as coherent as possible to break down Drake's intentions and Drake's character in the music industry, so we didn't really have to guess what Kendrick was saying.
Still such a fucking good song. I know, like, because I'm not really good with the rap shit, that like my reaction probably wasn't like the best, but like it was just my honest reaction, to be honest, like my honest, truthful reaction, because I'm just seeing it from, a fan point, bro. I don't know.
With that being said, there are a couple bars
but that video was good though. I don't care.
Like are maybe a little bit deeper than what we're seeing, like why the record is called Euphoria in the first place. Now, Drake executive produced a really popular TV show called Euphoria, and initially I thought this was Kendrick just on his genius SEO marketing strategy. Every time
that would have been smart.
In Drake Euphoria, Kendrick's song comes up. But then again, one of the main things that happens during the show Euphoria is just teenagers having sex. Why is Drake executive producing?
Yeah, that show, by the way, is so crazy and fucking just like really okay. Like me personally, no, let's not get into me. Let's not get into me.
Show where teenagers are constantly having sex. But considering that, it made me think about this next bar a little bit deeper. I make music to electrify them. You make music to pacify them. On the surface, Kendrick is just saying his music is exciting and Drake's is boring. But the use of the word pacify could be strategic here. Pacify means to soothe. It's like, pacifying a baby, pacifying a child. We all know what a pacifier is. Maybe he's kind of leaning into the whole Drake is a pedo type of thing. And Drake did predict that Kendrick would say that Drake likes young girls, and we talked about that before, so there's something cooking there. But as I take you through the rest of the track,
that shit was good, though.
Nothing in the song that's extremely layered. Like, sure, people are gonna dissect it to the craziest degree, but for the most part, Kendrick was as clear as he possibly could be. Kendrick starts off the record by doing the classic reversed audio. Ooh, so cryptic. What could it possibly say?
Everything they say about me is true.
Everything they say about me's true. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. Now, Tommy Hilfiger has been long rumored to be an anti-black racist. FUBU is a black-owned clothing brand. So Kendrick is basically saying that Drake chooses to side with someone who is allegedly anti-black, but Drake has also worn FUBU before, so I'm not really sure Kendrick is 100% factual here. But one of the main angles throughout this entire
Dude, that nigga, I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about the song, bro. Call me a dick sucker, I do not care. Just Drake, drop some heat, bro. Like Push Us was fucking heat. Push Us was good, bro. But like it wasn't as, I don't think it was good as that though. I'm sorry. It's just how I feel, and that was just amazing.
This track that Kendrick takes is actually what Rick Ross has been saying on social media this whole time. That Drake is a white boy or isn't black enough or has always tried so hard to be accepted by black culture. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? Kendrick also said, I even hate when you say the N-word. But that's just me, I guess. And then the outro of Euphoria is him saying, nobody wants to hear Drake say the N-word anymore. So there's a beat.
We don't want to hear you say nigga. No. But like I was like, bro.
Switch around the 1 minute mark that really turns up the energy. The beginning was slow and somber and almost romantic.
I'm saying.
I thought my prediction of him making a pop record was going to come to fruition because if you remember, that's what I thought he should do.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, bro, I might have had this on the money, but it turns up into a rap record for sure. But after the beat switch, like Kendrick is mostly focused on making a hot record for the radio. It's not very diss heavy in the beginning, but I thought these bars were funny. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me aim it this way. I didn't point down though. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Drake previously said that Kendrick never shot a gun or never did any type of violent crimes. Was this Kendrick saying, yeah, I have shot a gun and here's the story?
Oh, damn.
Probably not. This was just Kendrick saying that he's going for Drake's head, headshot. Come on. Kendrick said, yet he still go left and I see two of them kissing and hugging on stage. Now Drake is known for giving people their flowers on stage and telling the world how great they are, basically kissing and hugging them without actually physically doing it. But there is also a picture of The Weeknd and Drake where they look like they are about to kiss and
yo bro, you what the hell?
And the internet's gonna do what it does. And
wait, okay, this is Photoshop. Nah, this is Photoshop, bro. This did not happen. Nah, this is Photoshop. They was looking at you, like they was like it looks sus, but they was not. We know. I don't gotta explain it, bro. We know.
Photoshop them actually.
Yeah.
He's also saying that Drake goes left, aka Drake is gay. Which Kendrick says throughout the song multiple times that he thinks Drake is gay. We hate the bitches you because they confuse themselves with real women. When I see you stand by sexy bread, I believe you see two bad bitches.
Like that was funny. That was when I first listened to it, in the reaction, I didn't even hear that part, bro. But I literally listened again. I was like, yo, I was like, how do I miss this? Like there was so much shit in that song. There's like, if you're just playing it, it's so easy to miss it, bro. It is, bro. It's so
believe you don't
crazy.
Like women. That's real competition. You might pop ass with that. Kendrick is diabolical for this one. Drake definitely thinks he's a bad bitch. One thing we know for sure is Kendrick pays attention to the memes. He pays attention to the internet because we've been saying Drake's a bad for years. This run of bars is also really fire. I love him to death. And that ain't bars. I'll explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't want to talk on no celly. I got language barriers. There's no accent you can sell me. Which is him pointing at Drake's multiple fake accents, which I don't feel like people talk about enough. Drake can speak 9 different dialects and just no matter where he is in the world, he's gonna just pick up on their accent. It's weird and nobody ever really talks about it. Yeah, Cole and Aubrey know I'm selfish. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm W Melly.
That bar, I remember. Okay, I heard that bar. I was like, wait, why didn't W Melly? Let me go back real quick. I was like, ooh. YNW Melly is crazy though.
Drake said he was gonna explain it. I love him to death. Melly loves his friends to death. Love him so much that you might kill them. Like Melly allegedly allegedly killed his friends.
Allegedly.
Call that pushing P.
Allegedly.
Let me see you push a T. You better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. Kendrick is also saying what we've all been saying. Like, Drake, why are you going after Kendrick? Why not push a T?
True.
I just always think.
And by the way, I fucked up on that reaction again, by the way, because I said Drake versus Gunna. It was like he did not face Gunna. he faced him.
To Drake on the podcast being like,
when I was making the record, in response, which was a real record, I know people think it's like some myth, and I just found myself saying things that, like, one seemed really out of character just because I was like deeply invested in the situation and getting very angry, and saying things that I don't know if in 2 years I'd want to hear myself say.
But like he's doing it now, like
really?
That's so like hypocritical.
Just drop the record, bro.
I'm saying.
Kendrick says that people know him as a lover, but he's a hater too. I hate the way you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way you dress. I hate the way you sneak this. And this is where I'm doubling down on my thought that people are going to use this little run of bars as a way to devalue Kendrick's diss because it's blunt and direct rather than being some quintuple entendre.
Who cares though?
This was going to be this insanely deep writing that you
like, who gives a shit, bro? That song is too fucking good. He's speaking right directly to that nigga, bro. Like, no sneaking, right to that nigga. He grabbed that nigga. He was like, yeah, I'm talking to you, bro. You gonna listen to all of this shit. And this nigga just spit bars. Like, come on, bro. My camera's probably fucked up now. But like he was spitting, bro.
You needed an explanation for, but there's pretty much nothing in this song that you really need an explanation for.
Damn.
It's very clear. So for a lot of people, it's going to seem like their expectations were not met. Like, look at my word-for-word prediction. People be like, damn, really took him 2 weeks to come up with this? This is what he was waiting for? And then look at this tweet. Can't believe Kendrick made his fans wait all this time for this Drake response.
Yeah, you're out. Yeah. This nigga's a dick sucker, bro. That song was too fucking hard. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you. Ooh. Sorry, that was like such like a good song, bro. 3 flow changes, by the way. 3, nigga changed his flow 3 fucking times, bro. Or the beat, whatever the hell it's called. Cause like there's just no way.
Drake was playing chess, bro.
He
knows
was.
All of you are bots. Your tweets, your words are predictable. Now, I did want Kendrick to make more of a pop record, but I personally like that Kendrick went more simple. It's Drake. He doesn't need to prove to the world or to Drake that he is a better writer and rapper than him. Speaking of writers, Kendrick talks heavily about Drake's ghostwriters, which is something that's been talked about for years. Ain't 20v1. It's 1v20 if I gotta smack dudes that write.
Yeah, I was confused about this for a second, bro. When I heard this bar, I was like, so is he saying it's Kendrick versus? I see what he's saying now. Like, now I see what he's saying. Like, now you go back, I should just, bro. I saw what people was like. I saw other reaction channels, like they react to it once and then they react to it again, but they went on Genius to see like every single definition of the bar. I should have did that, bro. I should have went on Genius. Like, I should have did it again, but went on Genius, bro. I should have. Now it's already too late because I already seen what every single meaning is.
With you, yeah, bring him out too.
I need to stop doing that. I just need to do it on like. I need to record while doing it.
Drake probably has more than.
The thing is, like, I do it at school, bro. Like, school takes up so much of my time on shit I want to react to and shit like that. I be sitting in school and be like, damn, bro, what else should I react to? What should I do for my channel? Bro, like, well, I can't wait to play Rainbow when I get home. Like, shit like that, bro. 12th grade, bro.
Beam is a
about to get the fuck out of there.
Who was also on my first album.
Oh, really?
Okay. Not to brag, but
type shit. Okay, Patrick.
Drake uses Beam. Kendrick alleges that Drake needs Beam to make his hits, says Beam wrote Rich Flex and Major Distribution, and, you know, Beam also threw me a little song from my album a few years ago. And it's fire. You should listen to it. Kendrick also said,
probably will.
We ain't got to get personal.
No, I will.
Friendly faith. You should keep it that way. I wasn't a big fan of this. Like, Kendrick saying that they shouldn't get personal in the diss track, in my opinion, was like kind of breaking the entertainment value a little bit. We all know Drake and Kendrick are not going to be fighting and shooting each other, but like, you don't have to say it. He said, I know some shit about dudes that make Gunna wanna look like a saint. Now, the public thinks that Gunna snitched on the YSL organization, but Kendrick is hinting that he knows some shit about snitching or federal informants in Drake's life, but he doesn't say it here. And you will notice in this track multiple times Kendrick says that he could say more, like, if you taking it there, I'm taking it further. Like, bro, this is a 6-minute song. If you have more to say, now would be the time to say.
Yeah, he should have made a 7. I think I saw a post or a tweet that said he's literally had shit for 17, like a diss track for 17 minutes, bro. He should have. Oh, bro, if that's true, bro, I wish he dropped that, bro. I would have listened to that whole fucking thing, bro. Would have listened to that whole thing. I think anybody fucking would. Imagine that 17-minute song. Now that would be fucking crazy. Now that would be fucking crazy, bro. I would be creaming in my pants. I don't give a damn.
I also like how Kendrick continuously compliments Drake while dissing him. I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gonna make me bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. Now, there's been a rumor for years that Diddy once slapped Drake, and Chubbs is Drake's head of security. So Kendrick is like, let's see if Chubbs will do anything to protect you. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. Again, just complimenting him. Try and cease and desist on the Like That record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I guess Drake tried to copyright strike or take down Like That for some reason or somehow. I'm not really sure if that's true, but Kendrick again compliments Drake and says that he liked his back-to-back record, which was a diss track against Meek Mill. Let your core audience stomach that. Didn't tell him where you get your abs from. BBL Drizzy? Okay. Did Drake get fake ab implants? Was Rick Ross telling the truth? Drake BBL paperwork coming soon. Then throughout the track, Kendrick also made fun of Toronto slang in this sort of mocking way, saying the word crody and said, you gotta be cheesin', fam. Perhaps Kendrick is trying to ignite the new East Coast versus West Coast beef, but it's Toronto versus LA. Kendrick also said that he hangs out at a popular Toronto Chinese food spot called New Ho King. He also addressed Drake alleging that Kendrick is being extorted by his label. He also had a run of bars calling Drake a deadbeat dad, and that rap is not the only thing Kendrick cares about because he is too busy raising his son. W Father Kendrick. Now, there are people in my comments in my last video saying, oh, this video aged like milk, but I'm sticking to everything that I said in that video. Overall, Kendrick's angles in this record were not that shocking because nobody can outdo Pusha T and what he revealed to the world. All of the angles that Kendrick took in this record we have heard before. We've heard them for years from other people, from people on Twitter, from other rappers. True. I still think Drake will be seen as the winner to the public because he just played the chess game better. He
Nah. I think Kendrick is up. Or it's tied. I don't know. It's one of those. Either Kendrick is up or it's tied. I don't see it.
Boosted the expectations and the anticipation for Kendrick to drop an ether-level diss track. It makes it seem like we waited all this time for something huge and kind of got gypped. Don't get me wrong, Euphoria is definitely a solid diss record, and it is entertaining. If we are just comparing the two, I would say that Euphoria does beat Push-Ups in terms of it being a better diss record. But Push-Ups is more fun to listen to as it's a partial club record, which is why I still think that Kendrick should have went for more of a pop record. But at the end of the day, this beef is just two filthy rich grown men writing poems about each other.
Yeah, you're not wrong, man. It is. They both rich as fuck and they both writing poems about each other. But I think I like Euphoria way more, not way more, but like more than Push-Ups. Push-Ups was good though. I did like Push-Ups. Push-Ups was it was good. But Euphoria was the biggest chef's kiss I feel like ever. Like, then again, I really don't think my opinion matters, to be honest. Like, if I'm being so dead ass right now, I really don't think my opinion really matters that much. But if you know my history about rapping all that shit, like you wouldn't think it's worthy either. But anyways, yeah, we finished. We done. It is literally about it. Oh, it hasn't even hit 2 a.m. Let's go. Oh, this might be a short video then. That's good. But thank you so much, people, for watching. If you guys are watching, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love, the support. Hope y'all can please just like what was I supposed to say? I hope y'all just love these reaction videos. I love them so much. I'm probably gonna do a gaming video, maybe an Arc 6 video. I haven't did an Arc 6 video in like almost a year. So yeah, watch out for that video, and I'm probably gonna react to Patrick again tomorrow after school. So yeah, bye.